When Elizabeth ascended the throne, the Soviet Union was in the iron grip of Joseph Stalin, China was led by Mao Zedong, and the President of the United States was Harry Truman. The Queen held an audience with 15 British prime ministers, most recently Liz Truss, but her record reign also spanned 14 American presidents, from Truman to Joe Biden. Sidney Blumenthal, a former senior advisor to President Bill Clinton, said she was always an emollient factor in the special relationship. While the prime ministers, as the heads of government, had to do with the dealings of American presidents, it was the Queen who was the eternal head of state. America declared independence from the tyranny of King George III in 1776. The Queen's father, George VI, became the first reigning British sovereign to visit the U.S. in 1939. When George VI died in 1952, Elizabeth ascended the throne while in Kenya on a royal tour. Truman was the incumbent president back then. Truman's successor, Dwight Eisenhower, who'd been Allied commander during the Second World War, hosted a state dinner for the Queen in 1957. Dinner with the Kennedys in 1961 didn't go smoothly at first. The Queen was reportedly reluctant to invite First Lady Jackie Kennedy's sister and brother-in-law because they were divorcees, though she eventually relented. There was another mishap when Jimmy Carter went to Buckingham Palace in 1977. He's the only man since my dear husband died to have had the effrontery to kiss me on the lips. Ronald Reagan, a former actor who at the time was the oldest U.S. president in history, became the first to stay at Windsor Castle. The Queen hosted George Bush at Buckingham Palace in 1989. She first met Bill Clinton in 1994 at a ceremony commemorating the 50th anniversary of D-Day. When Barack Obama made a state visit to Britain in 2011, First Lady Michelle Obama made an apparent blunder by placing her hand on the Queen's back. In 2019, the Queen received Donald Trump at Buckingham Palace during his state visit to the UK. Finally, last June, the Queen welcomed Joe Biden to Windsor Castle.